All right, hello guys. So I titled this You're No Longer Scammed After Being Exposed to the Lies. And what I'm talking about is a lot of these people who have been exposed in this pro black conscious community. A few of them have been exposed for their lies. For one is the Umar Johnson with the school, and then you have Boyce Watkins with his lawsuits. I haven't really kept up with that. I don't really keep up with none of them, but I still hear about it, you know. Uh, brother, I see who he goes by, Brother Polite, been exposed many times for a few years now. So many, so many. And even Tommy Sotomayor with this Fatherless America that I think people are still waiting for. But it's a few others too. But I'm just naming like four of them. But it's several. But here's what I want to say, because a lot of people want to paint a lot of these ladies, specifically single mothers, as being victims. Don't get me wrong, at some point they could have been victims, but what I am noticing is that a lot of them are learning the truth about what's really going, especially Umar Johnson in school. I mean, this is really going, a lot of people are hearing about it. And I don't even know why, it has to be news. I mean, he's been announcing his school since 2010 and it's not here yet. So at this point, I don't even know why you need to hear somebody say that it's not coming. But people have to get online and say it anyway. And you still got a lot of these ladies that attack the messengers, that attack a lot of these people that try to expose these con artists. And you have a lot of these women, and a lot of them have children, single mothers. A lot of them might have sons. And they attack the messengers. They attack the people that try to expose these con artists. Excuse me. And so with that said, when these people, they're no longer being conned because they're in denial, because they don't want the truth. They'd rather hold on to a lie. Well, that is somebody who is no longer being scammed, okay? They're choosing destruction for themselves, and they're choosing destruction for their children. And they need to go on and admit that, okay? They're no longer victims. I think what we're doing a lot now, well, what I hear a lot of people doing is victimizing these ladies. And I understand, I mean, black women, single mothers have been bashed horribly, especially in these last decade, a little bit more over a decade. Black women have been treated horribly for centuries, but especially over this last decade, all over social media, single mothers have been treated, bashed the worst and just hated the most. Excuse me, sorry. So I understand that a lot of people want to still paint a lot of them as victims, but I'm coming to understand that a lot of them are not victims, and for them to hear a lot of things that's going on with a lot of these guys in this pro-black conscious community and still go purchase their products and still defend them and still listen to them, they're no longer scammed. They're choosing to live a lie, and they're choosing to allow their children to live a lie, okay? Just like Brother Polite, and that's what he goes by, Brother Polite. How many years has this guy been exposed as a scammer? How many years? I mean, it's been a few years that this guy has been exposed as a scammer, yet you still have a lot of people that still want to purchase this product and listen to him, and and a lot of women. Well, they like being under the spell. They don't want to break free from the spell, because truth be told, it's always an excuse that these women are programmed and they're under a spell. But I got news for you. All of us have been under a spell at one point or another. So saying these ladies are under a spell is they're no different from where I used to be. Now, I wasn't a person who was under this pro-black stuff, but everybody have their own story. Okay, I was under a different spell in a different kind of way. I was under a spell under my family who I lived with. I was under a serious spell with them. And when I say serious spell, they were practicing some stuff, and and they used me since I was a baby. Okay, and then when somebody do something to you, as far as any kind of ritual, when you're just a baby, then you have to go all the way back and find out who the heck you were before they did this stuff, because it didn't happen to you as a grown up. So I'm just using that as an example of everybody has had something going on with them. And I'm no longer going to give these ladies an excuse of being programmed and being under a spell, because everybody has been under a spell at one point or another. And these women was exposed to the truth. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, especially with Umar Johnson. You still got these single mothers with these sons that still defend Umar Johnson in this school. At this point, she don't care about herself and she don't care about her son. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if she feed him every day. I don't care if she buy him clothes. For her to want to put her son in the presence of this man after he has been exposed as a liar, knowing that he's never going to get this school, and he doesn't really spend time with his own children, okay? I mean, that's been exposed too. I haven't been around the man. That's just what other people have been saying, his family and everything. Okay. See, once that has been exposed and you get a lot of these single mothers, especially with these sons, that still want to hold on to Umar Johnson and attack anybody else who try to tell the truth, they're dangerous. They're destructive. They're no longer being scammed. Just call them what they are. Call them evil. I don't know why people don't want to just call these ladies evil. They're not asleep. They're not programmed. I mean, well, everybody has a program. Okay, everybody in the world has a program. Okay. But what I'm saying is they're no longer scammed. Okay. They're no longer being lied to. And so for that reason, I don't feel sorry for a lot of these ladies. They put themselves in danger. They put their sons in danger, knowing goodness well this man is a liar and a scam artist, and she still wants her son to be around him. I mean, that is just, that's ridiculous. Okay. And so that's all I'm going to say. I don't have a whole lot to say on this subject. But yeah, no, these ladies are no longer being scammed. I don't feel sorry for them. Majority of them are not being scammed. Majority of them have heard the truth, especially Umar Johnson and especially Polite. I think Boyce Watkins, what's going on with him is really reaching a lot of people. But yeah, a lot of these people have been exposed, and it's gotten millions and millions of views. And these same ladies, they go and they attack anybody who try to tell the truth with their children at all, and still want to put their children in harm's way. They're dangerous, and it's just horrible. Okay, and they're very destructive. Okay. And this is just calling out the characteristic. This is not putting harsh judgment on these women. But I do not want to paint them as victims. That's all I'm doing, is that I'm tired of painting them as victims when they're not. They're dangerous and they're destructive, and I'm just describing the character here. It's not me trying to cast judgment on them as a person. It's just looking at what it is. And a victim is what they're not. Okay. And with that being said, I will talk to you soon.